Breaking news tonight: tensions in Eastern Europe are reaching a new boiling point. The United States has just delivered a fresh wave of advanced weapons to Ukraine, a move that has sent shockwaves through Moscow and left the Kremlin fuming. From armored missile systems to high-tech defense platforms, Washington is stepping up its military aid like never before. And the timing couldn't be more critical. With Russian forces continuing aggressive maneuvers near the front, this U.S. shipment could reshape the battlefield entirely. Stay tuned as we break down exactly what weapons were delivered, why they matter, and how this could escalate the already dangerous standoff between Washington, Kyiv, and Moscow. Sources confirmed that American cargo planes touched down in Eastern Europe over the past few days, carrying massive shipments of military hardware. Footage from the ground shows U.S. troops unloading containers packed with missiles, advanced drones, and cutting-edge artillery systems designed to counter Russia's heaviest firepower. These shipments are part of Washington's ongoing multi-billion-dollar military aid package, one of the largest ever committed to a foreign ally in such a short time frame. And it's not just the numbers, it's the quality. These weapons represent some of the most advanced battlefield technology available, designed to give Ukraine an edge in mobility, precision, and long-range firepower. So why is the U.S. accelerating its aid at this very moment? According to defense officials, intelligence reports indicate a renewed Russian push in contested regions, with heavy armor and missile deployments spotted along the border. By delivering these weapons now, Washington is sending a clear message: it will not allow Ukraine to be left vulnerable. The timing also coincides with NATO exercises across Eastern Europe, making this delivery not only a logistical operation but also a powerful show of strength and unity. For Russia, the optics are unmistakable: the West is doubling down on its support for Kyiv. In Moscow, the response was swift and furious. Russian state media immediately condemned the U.S. shipments, calling them provocations and warning of serious consequences. Kremlin officials accused Washington of pouring fuel on the fire and dragging Europe closer to full-scale war. Military analysts say the weapons deliveries directly challenge Russia's latest strategies, undermining its air dominance and armored advances. And with every new shipment, the pressure on the Kremlin intensifies. What was once meant to be a quick campaign for Moscow has now turned into a grinding, high-stakes conflict that grows costlier by the day. Experts believe these advanced weapons could be game-changers. Long-range artillery gives Ukrainian forces the ability to strike supply lines and command posts deep behind enemy positions. Missile defense systems are expected to drastically reduce Russia's aerial advantage. And new surveillance drones will provide real-time intelligence, making it harder for Russian units to maneuver undetected. Already, early reports from the field suggest that Ukrainian units are integrating this new hardware with surprising speed, and that could shift the balance of power in critical hotspots. As the dust settles on this latest shipment, one thing is crystal clear: the U.S. commitment to Ukraine is only deepening. For Washington, this is about more than just military aid. It's about defending democracy on Europe's front line. For Moscow, however, every new delivery is another sign that its adversaries are not backing down. And for Ukraine, these weapons could mean survival, or even the beginning of a turning tide. What happens next will depend on how far Russia is willing to go, and how strongly the West continues to stand together. Stay tuned here on U.S. Defense Flash as we continue to bring you the latest breaking updates on this rapidly evolving story.
Let's go!
Вперед!
Тактична банан.
Так що вам треба швидше зібратися. Давайте швидше. Артилерією було підбито цей транспорт. Арта буде крити зараз ще раз.
Твої підходять, ідіть назад, траншею, далі.
Страждалого в траншею.
Okay, good. The rest of you, listen for information.
Phillips, on you.
Голови, а так точно га.
Бандаж, дай мені аптечку, аптечку дай.
Зараз він...
Yeah, there you go.
Але для першого разу було досить непогано.
Everyone here been told yesterday how to deal with the casualty.
З вашого першого разу.
Okay, again, communication.
І знову ж таки, гладко, це є швидко.
Bruce? Yes! Good.
перевірити на якісь масивні інші кровотечі або на будь-які поранення. Про що зараз поговоримо? Ще раз нагадаємо, як накладати турн'язку.
We leave the tourniquet tight, put the bandage on, and then we can loosen it up. When do we do that? Now, can anyone from yesterday remember when you did
На спину. On his back, yeah?
Yeah. Так стріляй.
Турнікети, як ми проходимося по марчу.
Anyone?
Тобто пов'язку ми накладаємо не занадто туго. Тобто кровообігу, і тепер ми можемо накласти пов'язку.
So any questions on that one?
Чи є якісь запитання?
Якщо поранені?
В 25% випадків.
So my demo man's just gonna.
So, good afternoon. My name is Mikola, and I'm here on Interflex, actually at Operation Interflex, trying to become a soldier. When I get deployed to the battlefield, I will know what to do. I won't panic, because during this exercise, I will gain the necessary, not only the necessary knowledge, but also the muscle memory to immediately be aware of what exactly should I do in a specific case whenever I end up on the battlefield.
So Interflex is very much a sort of plug and play training package, which anybody can do, and NATO partners have got a huge amount they can add and contribute. I find here that when I'm working with some of our partners from Estonia or New Zealand, they have methods of training which we can learn from, and it's really good to get different nations involved, and it makes all of us better. It's not just about training the Ukrainians, but it's also about making ourselves better instructors for future iterations of Interflex.
It's always nice to teach things you're passionate about as well, but then with the added, I suppose, weight of the importance that this particular operation carries. These people have come here, and this is very new to them. They're going through a rigorous course, and then they will go back to Ukraine and defend their country, so I'm proud to be a part of it. Ukraine was illegally and barbarically invaded. They obviously have an inherent right to defend themselves, as any country should have when suffering illegal invasion. I think it's important for us to send a message to Russia that NATO is unified and remains steadfast in its support for Ukraine as they bravely defend their country.
Taką jak stoi.
Ule na tym. On nie wiem. No jak nie wiesz, ile
Можемо мати.
Okay, I do understand. We're injured.
Ви маєте готувати своїх медиків, і спорядження,
Okay, what's going to happen is... Alright, so that's just sort of things that we could be looking for when it comes to discardables, right? So as we know, it could be booby trapped as well, alright? With regards to mine warfare, okay, my teams would have spray paint at hand, good to go. Okay, they also have Python, which is an armoured vehicle that punches through.
на таке спорядження, якщо потрапляє група на вільне поле.
Okay, you're going to keep your legs comfortable, okay, as you may be, but however, ensure you're within the safe lane. Okay, if you want to take a break, okay, you can stand up, you can shake off, okay, and then from there, you can reassess the situation and go back down.
Якщо вам треба
Times you go to ensure, okay, but you're aware of your surroundings at all times.
kind of a walking stick. It looks like a walking stick, so it's
Все, коли відмітиш. Зафіксувати інструмент.
My name is Ole Morten Sanchez. I'm the commander of the standing NATO Maritime Group 1, MD1, and we are here in the Baltic Sea providing maritime situational awareness for NATO, but also to train and engage local navies and key partners to promote interoperability and share best practice. This was a great opportunity for the standing NATO Maritime Group
we are training
to show
the
maritime
people
support
from Ukraine.
for the
We want them to learn some basic skills in emergency healthcare, how to save a life in the battlefield. And we work with the NATO standards, TCC, and we want them to learn our concept, our algorithm, so they can use it in their conditions. We have some sound effects and we have some simulation casualties.
We see
so
the Norwegian
it's pretty realistic, but you can see the blood. It's just simulation.
We see that the unloading of the main battle tanks of the Norwegian army. We see CV-90s, infantry fighting vehicles coming in, a lot of other assets, as for example engineer capabilities. So overall, with the Norwegian deployment, the deployment phase of the Enhanced Forward Presence Battle Group Lithuania is finished, and we are now looking forward to conduct further on our exercises, our training, together with the already in place soldiers from Germany, from the Netherlands, from Belgium, and always shoulder by shoulder with our Lithuanian friends and partners, with the soldiers of the Lithuanian Iron Wolf Brigade. So from my point of view, the Enhanced Forward Presence Battle Group is really a very strong symbol of NATO's solidarity. We are contributing with the Enhanced Forward Presence Battle Group clearly to all NATO deterrence and also in the case of a crisis defense measures.
First and foremost, this is a good opportunity for us to show our part in the NATO alliance. And in addition, of course, to doing the strategical communication, we will train with our allied comrades, both German, Dutch, and of course the Lithuanians. This is a unique experience for us in the way that this is the first time that we are deploying on an operation with main battle tanks. So from every aspect of this operation, it is a good opportunity for us to train and exercise both our own TTPs, but also together with our international allied brothers in arms.
Très, très drôle.